Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. That's an 1800 building in Broadway, which is the main street here where I live in Orangeville, Ontario. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share Proverbs 28 verse 6. It says, better to be poor and honest than to be dishonest and rich. Here's my poem. Hold on to integrity. Those who gain wealth by dishonest means, they will lose their riches and continually sin. Better to be poor than cheat your way to prosperity. God blesses those who are pure and full of integrity. Do not ever compromise your dignity by cheating. It opens the door for you to be constantly sinning. Choose to be pure in God's righteousness. It will keep you on track to focus on God's goodness. Here's my essay. There are many people who compromise their beliefs just to be rich. Money in itself is not bad, but the love of money is the root of all evil. That's from 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. The world has tainted our priorities by making us desire and long for more. In Daniel 3, King Nebuchadnezzar confronted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who were friends of Daniel, for not bowing to his God. They were tied up and thrown into the blazing furnace. But God saved this three faithful servants of his and showed the king a miracle. He saved the three, when he saved the three, it changed Nebuchadnezzar's heart. Because these three Christians held on to their integrity, God blessed and protected them. The same happened with Daniel in chapter 6. The people tested the king's rule about Daniel having a different God. Daniel was also saved from the lion. Prayer. Lord, keep me pure and righteous for you. Reflection. How did God show his faithfulness to those who are faithful in the story of Daniel and his friends? Well, as I said earlier in the essay, because they would not compromise their integrity and their purity to bow down to another God because they are faithful to God. God showed these people who are pagans a miracle, that his power, that even if they were put in a blazing furnace, that he could save them and free them from being from dying and being burned, because they actually came out. In the story, it says that they threw three people in the furnace, and then they saw four people coming out of the furnace, walking out of the furnace, which means that probably an angel got the three out of the furnace. So in the story of Daniel and the lion, because there's so many people, because so many people were envious of Daniel, because Daniel was given so much position in the king's palace, because he was able to interpret all his dreams. So a lot of people plotted to oust Daniel, because Daniel and the king had a very close relationship. But then, so they tricked the king and say that Daniel is doing another religion, which is not his God. So, and they pointed out that he wrote a law that he should be able to punish Daniel. And so the king didn't want to do it, but because he had to follow his word and his law, so he ordered Daniel, against his will, he ordered Daniel to be put in the lion, and in the lion's den, God proved himself faithful again. He did not allow Daniel to be eaten by the lion. So these are the faithfulness of God to those who are faithful to him, to those who do not compromise their integrity just for little comforts or little things. Even in Daniel also is like, they were being fed because Daniel and his friends were captives from Israel, and they were being changed to become like the Babylonians. So they, even the what they eat, they were trying to feed them with meat, and Daniel said no. That's why Daniel, if you've ever heard of Daniel fast, it has to do with vegetables, because he challenged the king's court, the head of the king's court, that if he ate just vegetables, he would be as robust and strong and as healthy as those, or probably healthier than those who are eating the king's meals, which are mostly meat. And so he proved again his integrity of being clean with what he puts in his body. So I invite you to hold on to integrity, because it's a very important manifestation that we are loyal to God and that we will cling on to make Him our righteousness. Thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaars.com for more artworks and photographs. Have yourself a blessed day. God loves you so much, and so do I.